Good evening, traders. Today is the 11th of July, and this is a quick tip on how to tweak or how to improve your trading system. And this is for educational purpose only. I'm not making any investment advice, so just take it for what it is. Okay, so in this column, I have put down the amount of risk parameter that I put in. In this case, it's I'm risking 150, and my risk reward is currently set to 1. So 1 to 1. I'm risking 1 to make 1, right? This column right here is the improvement column that I have set up, and the first 10 trades currently does not have an improvement rolled into the price. So, and this is your system. So this is your system risk, system reward. Based on the system risk reward, I created a randomized number based on the minus 150 to positive 150, and yields this result. And this is basically the cumulative profit loss of the system. And what I have put over here, as you can see, on the 11th to the 20th trade, I reduced the risk by 1 tick. So I'm assuming this system is for CL, crude oil. So now my system risk is reduced by 1 tick. So I highlighted the final result for the first 10 and the second set, and here we go. We're going to fire it up and refresh. So as you can see, maybe the first few numbers, the model is much worse, but this one, as you can see, the dramatic performance just by increasing your performance, or at least if you try to create consistency in your system, increasing your target or reducing your risk by a tick, which is essentially the same thing, increases also your performance, which basically your cumulative profit and loss. So I refreshed again. As you can see, this one is a 120 and 310, so that one's a little bad. This one lost more than it actually made. That one also actually made. This one actually better than it actually made, and this one actually better than this one. But that is set to 1 to 1, right? And I think on my last video, the last time I made a video something like this, I mentioned that the sweet spot is around 1.7, so I'm going to adjust that to 1.7. So now I'm seeking 1.7 risk reward ratio for my trade, and so basically the risk remained the same, and the risk improved by a penny, and we'll see what happens here. So far seems like this one is reading a lot. Seems like it's reading a lot better than the other one, than the one up top. It's creating a randomized number. So what if I improve this by $20? It's certainly looking a little better than the one previous. So what if I increase it by $50? As you can see, now I reduce my risk to 10 ticks instead of 15, keeping the same risk reward ratio. And it looks like this one is starting to perform a little better. So anyways, certainly this is one thing I did to stay consistent, and in this system I assume that that I'm consistent, that I can take 1.7 risk reward ratio, or at least even 1.5. Let's see, what's 20 ticks? 1.3, so about there. It certainly is performing a little better. And if you've seen my other videos, I really just risk about uh, no more than 5-6 ticks at a time. So let's see how well. So as you can see, by adjusting these two parameters here, so you either maintain the same risk tolerance and increase your reward to get a profitable trade. So the beauty of both is that, as you can see, it just wasn't hitting, it's hardly hitting negative, right? So all you have to do now is practice on being consistent. So the key of this model is consistency first, and improving your system next. So that's what this model is representing. So as you can see, this one already hit minus, and then this one still remained positive. So I think I might have seen one or two that turned negative, but as you can see, it's even at 1.3 risk reward ratio. This is certainly performing really well. Anyways, just wanted to give out a quick tip. So if you are tweaking your system, this is one way to improve it. As you can see, even by 1 or 2 tick adjustment into your risk, and you can do the same thing for the reward by adjusting by 1 or 2 ticks and be consistent at that adjustment, that you can, in the long run, your cumulative profit is certainly would be on your side. And that's how you increase the mathematics. If you look at it in terms of mathematical expression, that's one way to increase your chances. That's how you stack the odds in your favor mathematically. Anyways, that's it for me. Just wanted to show you that. I think someone had asked a question on why I pick stop loss of 6 or 7 and what the reasoning was. And basically, this is how I arrived to that. I essentially trying to improve my eyes and how to price in my entry that's no more than 7 ticks or 5 ticks, and improve my entries in that way. So that's how I realized how to improve my entries, is by doing this. I needed to convince myself that it is possible. Anyways, hope that makes any sense. If you have any questions, ask away. Until then, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.